Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're embarking on a truly unique mission. We've got this fascinating stack of sources right here, all about three seemingly quite different animals: the duck, the raccoon, and the penguin.
Right.
Now, you might be wondering why these three. Well, it's because our listener is exploring a specific facet, maybe an archetype, of personality. They call it a subpersonality, named Mac. He, him.
Yeah.
Think of it like a distinct set of traits, maybe behaviors, inner experiences that pop up sometimes or define a particular mode for them.
Gotcha.
And our sources suggest these animals were chosen to symbolize or kind of embody different aspects of this Mac subpersonality. Okay, let's unpack this.
Yeah, what's fascinating here is how looking just beyond the obvious, beyond the surface of these animals we think we know so well,
Right.
can really unlock some surprising insights. It's
Right.
not just about understanding biology.
Yeah.
It's seeing how deeply our view of animals connects with, well, human psychology, how they reflect behaviors, culture, even the really complex inner workings of personality.
Exactly. So by the end of this deep dive, you're going to have this really nuanced, almost poetic grasp of these creatures, and hopefully a deeper appreciation for how animals can brilliantly mirror human traits. It's like a shortcut, really, to getting informed about the complex layers of personality seen through the animal kingdom.
Definitely.
Okay, let's start with an animal that seems so familiar, maybe even a bit quaint. The duck.
The duck.
On the surface, yeah, it's that picture of calm, right? Floating on the water. But trust me, there's surprising depth there. Think about how it looks so graceful, so unbothered up top, but underneath, those webbed feet are going like mad.
Right. Paddling seriously.
That combination, visible, calm, unseen effort, that quiet resilience, adaptability, it instantly makes me think of a Mac who might seem serene, but is actually incredibly capable, diligent, behind the scenes.
And what's fascinating here is how that very trait, their comfort in water, those waterproof feathers, being able to handle land and water,
Yeah.
it speaks to this profound adaptability. Ducks are omnivores. They live in freshwater, saltwater, wetlands.
Versatile.
Very versatile. And many species flock together, which points to community. Plus, they're just comfortable in their element, grounded.
That groundedness and versatility really hit home. The sources mention their scientific side, medium size, varied colors, just underlining how they fit into different places.
Right.
And behaviorally, many are monogamous for breeding seasons. That, plus the flocking, leans into themes of loyalty, family.
It does.
And it's not just biology. Culturally, the duck carries so much weight. Like in East Asia, mandarin ducks, huge symbols of love, marital fidelity. You see them in weddings.
Big time. It's a powerful image.
So if we connect this to the bigger picture for Mac.
Yeah, the duck clearly embodies a calm, nurturing, deeply adaptable side. It suggests peace, family, that quiet resilience. This could be the Mac who offers emotional comfort, who navigates challenges with, like, a serene adaptability and fosters unity. It's the stable aspect, the one who's there.
Makes sense. And no wonder they pop up as totem animals in Feng Shui, signifying peace, balance. Historically super useful, too.
Oh, yeah.
Domesticated from mallards way back, like 2000 BC in China, meat, eggs, down feathers,
Practical.
and even things like rice duck farming in Asia. That's ecological integration. Ducks helping manage pests. They show up everywhere. Ancient Egyptian art, kids' stories like Jemima Puddle Duck,
Beatrix Potter, classic.
reinforcing that symbolism of domestic bliss, nurturing, dream symbolism to harmony, adaptability, maybe emotional cleansing or reflection.
Interesting.
So yeah, it's that gentle, calm association that really links the duck to Mac.
A solid foundation, it seems.
Okay, so from the gentle, adaptable duck, let's transition to a creature of cleverness and maybe contradiction. The raccoon.
Ah, the raccoon. Quite a shift.
Totally. Instantly, you picture that black mask, right?
Yeah.
And those incredibly nimble front paws, almost like little hands.
Very distinctive.
Those features alone just scream mystery, duality, and this amazing ability to manipulate their environment.
This raises an important question, though. What does that mask really represent? Because raccoons are incredibly smart problem solvers.
Oh, definitely.
They're omnivores, famous for getting into garbage, yes. But they eat nuts, insects, all sorts. And they thrive everywhere: woods, farms, suburbs, even big cities across North and Central America. That adaptability is just huge.
It really is key. Nocturnal, opportunistic, keen sense of touch. It's legendary.
And they figure things out. Using those paws to open bins, doors, shows real cunning intelligence.
They're like the ultimate urban survivors, aren't they? And while they're usually solitary, they can be surprisingly tolerant of others. Another layer.
True. Culturally and mythologically, too, they're fascinating. A trickster figure in some Native American stories, clever, mischievous, resourceful.
I've heard that. And Appalachian folklore survivors.
Yeah, right. This raises another important question. What does that mask mean for a subpersonality like Mac? As a totem, the raccoon signifies resourcefulness, maybe camouflage, walking boundaries.
Boundary walking.
An omen might mean you need to dig beneath the surface or rethink your identity. Historically, they were big in the fur trade coonskin caps.
Right, Davy Crockett.
And never really domesticated, but people have kept them as pets. Even President Coolidge had one. It shows this weird mix of wildness and human connection.
That mix is what makes them so captivating. In pop culture, think Rocket Raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Perfect example.
Yeah.
Clever, sarcastic, a bit chaotic.
Totally. Or Miko from Pocahontas, RJ from Over the Head, all about resourcefulness, wit, and the internet. Viral raccoons, trash panda memes. They've nailed that chaotic, cute category.
Chaotic cute, I like that.
Psychologically, people seem to have this amused admiration for their antics. They're relatable somehow, the scavenging, the mass, the mischief, but also conflicted, right? Cute versus pest.
Yeah, that tension is definitely there.
So if we connect this back to the bigger picture for Mac.
Okay, so the raccoon likely represents the clever, adaptable, maybe mischievous, or even masked side of Mac.
The hidden depths.
Could be. The Mac who's resourceful, maybe especially in complex urban environments, who can perhaps conceal his true intentions or identity when needed. Approaches problems in innovative, maybe slightly chaotic ways.
Thinking outside the box.
Exactly. Even if it means rummaging through the metaphorical trash can for ideas, it speaks to duality, underestimated intelligence.
Okay, interesting contrast to the duck. Now, let's shift focus again to the penguin.
Penguins, another fascinating one.
A creature that really embodies resilience and communal strength. You think penguin, you instantly picture them like waddling across ice sheets, facing these incredibly tough environments.
Totally. Flightless birds, which is already unique.
Yeah.
Adapted for water with those flipper wings that counter shading camouflage.
Oh.
But what's truly fascinating isn't just their biology, it's how they represent collective survival. They are highly social. Big colonies, strong pair bonds for breeding.
The emperor penguins.
Oh yeah, the males incubating the eggs on their feet through the Antarctic winter. Incredible devotion, incredible resilience.
Just amazing.
And they're aquatic hunters, fish, krill, squid. Mostly southern hemisphere, but all the way from Antarctica to the Galapagos. Shows adaptability even within their niche.
That teamwork under pressure is such a powerful image. The sources really highlight their social behavior synchronized displays, the creches where adults guard the young together.
Community is everything for them.
Historically, early Antarctic explorers even noted they were friendly, approachable, no fear of humans.
Which is quite remarkable.
And while they were, sadly, harvested for oil and meat once, now they're huge for ecotourism and science, symbols for conservation.
Rightfully so.
They pop up in old expedition logs, kids' books, art, always evoking admiration for their, pluckiness and loyalty.
That loyalty aspect is strong.
So if we connect this to the bigger picture for Mac.
Okay, the penguin seems to speak to a resilient, loyal, and really teamwork-oriented part of Mac.
The community guy.
Maybe. The Mac who thrives through cooperation shows unwavering devotion to his group, his chosen family, faces harsh conditions with dignity and collective strength.
Values community, understands working together, endures.
Exactly. They embody that archetype of flightless grace, achieving greatness without fitting the usual mold, and the loyal guardian.
Yeah, I like that, flightless grace. And in pop culture, we see it everywhere. March of the Penguins, Happy Feet.
Huge films, celebrating exactly that.
Pingu, the penguins of Madagascar, showing their personalities, social dynamics. Even Tux, the Linux mascot. Penguin books. It underscores reliability, endurance.
Good point. Solid associations.
Psychologically, people see them as adorable, heroic, admired for loyalty, teamwork, dignity under pressure. Dream symbolism points to community, adaptability, resilience, using unique strengths.
Makes sense.
And sayings like, march like a penguin or dance like a penguin, they evoke persistence, unity, that quiet determination.
A very different kind of strength than the raccoon, maybe.
Definitely. Okay, so what does this all mean for understanding Mac? We've journeyed from the calm, nurturing, adaptable duck
Mm.
to the clever, resourceful, maybe mischievous or masked raccoon.
Right.
And finally, to the resilient, communal, loyal penguin. What really stands out to me is how a personality, just like a story, can have so many layers. Surprising depths. Each animal adds a really unique facet.
It really does paint this rich, multifaceted picture. You see adaptability, community, cleverness, comfort, all weaving together.
Yeah.
Matt could be nurturing and calm like the duck, absolutely.
Yeah.
But also possess that ingenious adaptability, those hidden depths of the raccoon.
And the penguin part.
And maybe at his core, or in certain situations, he embodies that resilient, communal, loyal spirit of the penguin.
These animals, they seem so different, right?
Totally but they come together to define a subpersonality that combines quiet strength with cunning, individual resourcefulness with unwavering group loyalty. It's a synthesis that allows for incredible flexibility and strength.
Wow. Absolutely fascinating. Well, we hope you've enjoyed this deep dive with us, exploring the surprising symbolism of these three amazing animals.
Ducks, raccoons, penguins.
Yeah.
Who knew?
And what they might tell us about the subpersonality of Max. Really incredible how much insight you can get when you take the time to really explore the source material, even if it's about, well, ducks, raccoons, and penguins.
Indeed. And it leaves you thinking, given the diverse symbolism of these animals, maybe consider what blend of traits you yourself embody. What unique animal or combination might a deep dive into your core self reveal?